The Tinseltown blockbusters ain't got nothing on these. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 British films to beat Hollywood in 2019.
My name is Claudine. I live in Montigny. I shall probably not die there.
That's good. I believe Willie based Claudine in part on your school days.
Yes, I think I had a little something to contribute.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most eagerly anticipated British films due to be released in the UK in 2019. Some have had earlier premieres elsewhere, but it's the British debut that counts for this video.
Oh, Sprat. Danka has told me all about your column.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have said anything, but I thought her ladyship already knew.
Believe that and you believe anything. My lady, I can...
In future, I shall come to you for advice about my clothes.
We're focusing exclusively on films made in Britain, centred on British life, or primarily featuring a British cast.
This isn't how it was supposed to be.
None of this is how it is supposed to be.
Please don't go.
I have a job to do.
Number 10, The Kid Who Would Be King. This coming-of-age story centres on a schoolboy who stumbles upon the fabled sword Excalibur before accidentally unleashing an army of demons. As you do.
Something amazing happened.
Worried it'll be just another rehash of the Arthurian legend? Think again. For starters, it's directed by Joe Cornish, who won critical acclaim in 2011 for the sci-fi comedy Attack the Block, launching the career of John Boyega in the process.
We need to raise an army. Who will join us?
How humiliating.
It also boasts an impressive cast, including Sir Patrick Stewart, Rebecca Ferguson, and Louis Serkis, son of the mocap master Andy Serkis, in the lead role.
Lady of the Lake, please return Excalibur.
Number 9, The Aftermath. Based on a novel by Rydian Brooke, this romantic drama tells the story of a British officer who travels to Germany after World War II.
They're still finding bodies. There's chaos out there.
While he is off supervising reconstruction efforts, his wife, played by Keira Knightley, is left home alone with a handsome widower.
She died in the firestorm.
I'm so sorry.
As you've probably already guessed, this leads to some interesting developments, wherein everyone lives happily ever after. Just kidding. Expect romance, betrayal, political tension, and some stunning costumes and settings. The film will be released in the UK on April 26th.
To new beginnings.
Number 8, Farmageddon, a Shaun the Sheep movie. 2015 stop-motion animated Shaun the Sheep movie was a big box office hit, bringing in more than $100 million worldwide. The Wallace and Gromit spin-off was also a critical success, winning a host of animated film awards. So naturally, everyone's favourite sheep is returning, this time to tackle an alien invasion at Mossy Bottom Farm. Aardman Animations are even promising even greater heights of lunacy than in the original, which is quite a claim to make. It's another film due for release in early April, and another that'll raise the bar for British cinema. Number 7, Colette. Our second entry featuring Keira Knightley, and perhaps unsurprisingly, it's another period drama.
Those people don't frighten me at all. Look, am I trembling?
The actress once revealed she is drawn to the genre because it offers the strongest female roles, and in this case, she plays a real-life Parisian novelist and sexual revolutionary.
Look at me. Look at me looking at you.
Trapped in an exploitative marriage, Colette must fight for recognition and independence from a husband who takes credit for her writing. The film was well received at its Sundance premiere almost a year ago, reportedly putting Knightley in the early running for an Oscar. Now, we're all eagerly awaiting it to grace British screens.
Try it anyway, but try now. Start immediately. Aim for 4 hours at a time. The wolves are at the door!
Number 6, Downton Abbey. The TV movie production half the world wanted to see. This period drama will transport viewers back to the Edwardian elegance of the acclaimed ITV series, after years of rumour that a feature length would never happen.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to spare you.
But at last, Hugh Bonneville and a host of other familiar faces will return for a story penned by creator Julian Fellows.
Why haven't you said any of this before?
I didn't want to get your hopes up.
As yet, no trailer has been released, but we know that the plot will pick up on the affairs of the Crawley family about 9 months after we last saw them in 2015. It's scheduled for release in September 2019. Stick it in your diaries, people.
Edith has risen from the cinders in the hearth to be kissed by her very own Prince Charming. What more can we ask?
Number 5, 3 Seconds. Another year, another British action movie starring Clive Owen. Only Owen doesn't take the lead for this one, with Swedish-American Joel Kinnaman starring as Pete Kozlow, a one-time criminal turned FBI informant infiltrating the Polish mob.
So me and Jack, we've been doing some street buys. We get a line on some guns. We meet up with this low-level G called Jerry, who ends up having a piece he's not supposed to have.
Most of the action is set stateside here, but expect some textbook British gritty realism, with Rosamund Pike also playing a pivotal role.
Oh, so you write for a men's magazine. God, does that make you an expert on being a man?
3 Seconds promises to be the type of movie in which you trust absolutely no one and expect an ambush at any given moment. Number 4, Kingsman 3. The last installment of the Kingsman trilogy doesn't have a name yet, but director Matthew Vaughn says it will conclude the chaos laid out so far.
I think he's got a point. I think it sounds like a bright idea.
Ralph Fiennes is rumoured to be joining the franchise, and we're expecting returns from most of our favourite characters, although in November 2018, the busy Taron Egerton stated that he will be sitting the third instalment out.
All the buttons are dead. Control's gone. Everything's in shutdown. You're on your own, exit.
There may even be an appearance from Mark Strong, with Vaughn reportedly telling him that nobody stays dead in the Kingsman universe. With an anticipated November release, the film promises more stylish spy-based thrills while we wait for the 25th Bond movie, billed for 2020.
So, are we going to stand around here all day? Or are we going to fight?
Number 3, The Favourite. True to its name, this historical drama is already a favourite to sweep many of the film awards next year.
We won! Oh, it is not over. We must continue. Oh, I did not know that.
Based loosely on a true story of 18th century scandal, it follows the fortunes of two cousins competing to win favour with the ailing and eccentric Queen Anne. The film boasts a stellar lineup too, including Olivia Colman, Nicholas Hoult and Emma Stone, as we're transported back to the early 1700s and the noble house of Stuart.
I could not just stand by and let you destroy me.
Audiences don't have long to wait either, with The Favourite set for UK release on January 1st.
Abigail, hand me that cup. Do not. I'm sorry, I do not know what to do.
Oh, fine. Give it to her. And then you can get a bucket and a mop for the aftermath.
Number 2, Mary Queen of Scots. Another guaranteed Oscar contender, this film tells the tale of Mary Stuart as she seeks to win the throne from her cousin Elizabeth I.
You have the boldness to doubt my judgment. She is only your queen if I should not produce an heir.
It is based on the biography by John Guy and explores the friendship and rivalry between two of Britain's most iconic women.
You would do well to watch your words.
I will not be scolded by my inferior.
The trailer has already amassed millions of hits on YouTube, and the final film looks set to be full of conflict, rebellion, and political intrigue, with perhaps the occasional historical inaccuracy thrown in for good measure. It's due for release in the UK on January 18th.
Should you murder me, remember you murder your sister. And you murder your queen.
Number 1, Rocketman. After the success of Bohemian Rhapsody, big things are expected of this one. A forthcoming fantasy musical about the life of Elton John starring Taron Egerton, what more could you possibly want?
And it's going to be a wild ride.
Elton and Egerton memorably worked together on Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and now Taron is set to portray one of music's most flamboyant characters in a film that follows his rise to stardom. Of course, Egerton once performed Elton's songs in the animated movie Sing, and the pop legend was apparently blown away when he heard the actor's vocals for Rocketman. Look out for the film in May 2019. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.